Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And as always, KELY News brought to you by Sahara Motors. Time to get back to the grind after one more trail on the Kawasaki KLX 300R. Come check one out today at Sahara Motors, about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Now, we want to remind you that we are going to see cloudy skies for much of the week, isolated sprinkles and dry thunderstorms, maybe some cloud-to-ground lightning that might start some fires, but some moisture might be moving in for the weekend. Today's high around 88 degrees. Single-lane traffic on Altman in front of the middle school downtown today. Drop-offs to the middle school should be on Lyons behind the school or on Clark. That will be in front of the library. White Pine County Sheriff's Office, a busy weekend. Deputies handling lots of cases of suspicious activity, reckless driving, and juvenile problems. Most resolved with warnings or no problems found. Search and rescue also called for an overdue camper, later found safe. One arrest, 51-year-old Janelle Vaught of Ely, taken into custody on a municipal court warrant. Her bail listed at $850. And Gerald Apaccio out at Ely State Prison, booked on a murder charge. No bail set. On Sunday incidents, deputies responded to a juvenile who attempted self-harm, transported them to a medical facility. 2 people cited for shoplifting and trespass from a convenience store. Others removed for loitering. Deputies also handled multiple domestic disputes out in the county. A 24-year-old Dagan Hay of McGill arrested on charges of domestic battery on a pregnant victim, false imprisonment, and drug possession. His bail, $12,000. Nevada's government network now in its second week following a ransomware attack discovered that would have been last August 24th. Well, on August 24th. Payroll and school district payments not affected. The DMV offices, kiosks still closed. Many state websites still limited or offline. Officials say critical services like state police dispatch, unemployment claims, and health care benefits are up and running. Some DMV services are available through third parties. State has confirmed some data was breached. They have not determined yet the scope. Residents urged to avoid suspicious calls, emails, or texts. For more information, there are a couple of ways you can get information. You dial 211 on your cell phone. You go online to either oem.nv.gov or nevada211.org. Now, those websites again, oem.nv.gov or nevada211.org. New report out shedding light on Nevada's rural housing crisis. University of Nevada, Reno Extension, and Nevada Rural Housing surveyed all 17 counties, found out of 59 rural communities, only 11 have affordable housing options. The shortage especially affects young families, teachers, and law enforcement. Several counties using the findings to guide development plans. Challenges remain, including infrastructure needs and a lack of construction workers. Lawmakers have approved $133 million in new funding over 2 years to support attainable housing projects. Treasury Department has released a list of 68 jobs that qualify for President Trump's new no tax on tips law. The provision, part of the president's spending plan passed in July, allows tipped workers to deduct up to $25,000. Nevada Senator Jackie Rosen, Texas Senator Ted Cruz pushed a standalone version to the Senate earlier this year. Our state expected to benefit most since we have more tipped workers in Nevada per capita than any other state. Tax break temporary, though. It's set to expire in 2028. Down in Las Vegas, former Clark County official Robert Tellis, convicted of murdering Las Vegas Review-Journal reporter Jeff German, pressing forward with his appeal to the Nevada Supreme Court. Tellis filed 29 new documents this week, arguing his defense was hurt by the exclusion of a former Seattle police lieutenant he says could have supported claims he was framed. He also alleges problems with the search warrant, claims the trial judge mishandled jury deliberations. Telus now represented by a public defender. A hearing date has not been set. Kenny cat still missing. If you see Kenny, the railroad cat, orange with white paws, black collar, call the Nevada Northern Railway, 775-289-2085. There is a $250 reward being offered. White Pine Sports over the weekend. Bobcat football team back from their trip to Spanish Fork. Virtually the same result as against Battle Mountain. Winless, scoreless on the season. 46-0 loss from the American Leadership Academy Eagles in a Friday night contest. Bobcat soccer team fell to the Moapa Valley Saturday 6-0. Ladycats soccer, though, shut out Yerington 2-0. And the Ladycats golf team finishing first at their first tournament of the season at Spring Creek. Sophomore Isabel Callender finished second. Grace Otto of Wells finished first, just 3 strokes ahead of Callender. And Powerball jackpot climbing, estimated at $1.3 billion for Wednesday night's draw, the 5th largest ever, the 9th biggest lottery jackpot in U.S. history. Cash value just under $589 million. That means after taxes, you'll probably see right around $300 million. I think that might be worth a trip to Idaho. 8:19, that's your morning news for Sahara Motors from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.